Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I thought I'd talk about how to deal with boredom during quarantine. I just realised how squeaky this chair was. Whatever, we'll deal with it. Yeah, so let's get into it. So the first tip for you would be to set a routine, get a routine going where you do the same things that you enjoy each day, but make sure to add the things that you enjoy into your routine so that you don't feel like it's a burden, I guess, to go and do this routine. Because what I like to do is every morning I wake up and I have my morning routine, so that gets me into the day and it passes time, so because I know what I'm going to do and I enjoy doing it. What you might want to do is, I don't know, create it in your calendar. You might put morning routine, and then in the details section write down the notes and the time. So you might have, I don't know, 6 AM for when you wake up, and then you might say shower at this time, you might say go for a walk at this time. Whatever you're doing, make sure to write it down, and let's get on to the next tip. So one thing that is very, very important during this quarantine time, staying at home and not visiting anyone, it's really important to stay in touch with the people in your life that are important to your friends and your family. I mean, for me, it's really easy. My family, I live with my family, so I don't have to worry about that. But my friends, I have to make sure to stay in touch with them every day, at least once a week. And so then I don't feel, I mean, it prevents you from feeling lonely, but it also passes time. So one thing that you could do is do video calls. That's a great option, great alternative to just texting, because with texting you don't really see the person's emotions and their facial expressions when they react to something you said, whereas on video calls you actually see their face and hear what they sound like. And yeah, it's a much better way of communicating with your friends than just over text. But even if you can't do video calls, it is very important to just send the simple message to your friends. Even just saying hi to someone is just going to make their day. One way that I connect with my friends is by playing video games. Now, video games are not at all healthy for you, but if you don't do them too long, then they are definitely a great way to connect with your friends and stay in touch, because you both have the same goal to do whatever the end result of the goal. What am I saying? I'm just stumbling on my words, sorry. You basically have the same goal and you're doing the same thing and you're trying to accomplish the same goal together, and just working together brings that sense of team and the team spirit, I guess they call it. You basically have a lot of fun together, that's what I'm trying to say. Another thing that I thought you could probably try out is, I mean, I haven't tried it before, but if you are someone who likes to have movie nights with your friends, then if you both have access to the same movie, then you could go and join on a call if you can and watch the same movie at the same time. Then you can still hear each other's reactions to the movie, and I guess you can classify that as a movie night. Something that's not quite as important as staying in touch with friends, but still such a great way to beat this boredom that we all get during these times, is to start a new hobby or learn a new skill or grow in a hobby that you're already good at. When you learn a new skill, you're challenging your brain to think a completely different way, and it's just incredible some of the things that you can learn to do, and seeing the end result is just amazing. Probably the one skill that I think everyone should learn is to be a bilingual. Now, I'm not bilingual at the moment. I can't fluently speak in 2 different languages. I mean, obviously, I'm an English speaker, so I can speak English, and right now I'm learning Mandarin Chinese, and it is just incredible to be able to see a different way people speak and communicate, different sentence structures, and the fact that they have a different symbol for each word and each sound is just incredible and blows my mind. But it's also so incredible to learn about a whole new culture. I mean, Chinese, they're so different to us Australians and English speakers, and it's just incredible to learn about a whole new way of living and a whole new people. If you're learning a language, definitely check out Duolingo. I mean, a lot of people say that Duolingo isn't a good way of learning another language, but I've always been going back to Duolingo, even though I've tried other ways of learning. I've been trying flashcards, many other ways, but flashcards are a good alternative if you don't like Duolingo, but Duolingo is just incredible and is getting much better. And also, if you want to talk to a native speaker in the language that you're learning, definitely go and check out HelloTalk. That's what I use to communicate with a lot of Chinese people and just learn a lot more about their language and culture. I've actually got a friend now, a Chinese friend, and I email him We don't even talk on HelloTalk anymore, so yeah, but HelloTalk is a great way to discover new people that you never would otherwise discover. Another skill that everyone should learn is, I mean, I've said that so many times, everyone should learn a skill, I mean, come on. But a skill that everyone should learn is to create something. I mean, take an idea from your head and put it into something, a form of something, whatever it is, whether it be video, photography, could be coding a website or an app, something from your head onto something that can be visible or audible, or something that someone can understand and really appreciate. Currently, as you probably already guessed, I am really into filmmaking and just learning how it works, and it's just incredible to learn another whole skill and get an idea from my head and put it into video that you guys can understand and enjoy. And seeing the end result is just amazing. I mean, getting that feeling of accomplishment is just, yeah, good, obviously. Okay. Go and create something, whatever it is, learn a new skill, and that could be photography like I said, or filmmaking, whatever it is. Make sure to share it with people. I mean, if you're a filmmaker, you can share that on YouTube. Otherwise, if you're doing photography, Instagram or something like that. But go and make sure to publish it, so even if it's just to your friends, it doesn't have to be to the whole world. But yeah, so then you can get some feedback and grow from there. Another skill I have is to know how to cook. I honestly can't cook that much, but I can cook a few meals, and just learning those few meals is really good, because then, say, if your parents want you to cook something, you can just go and cook it. But of course, if you're living on your own, then you don't have to waste your money on takeaway. But also, homemade meals are like 100 times better than having takeaway, personally, in my experience anyway. But yeah, go and learn how to cook, because that is just such a great skill to have. But if you're finding it hard to learn how to cook or make videos or do photography, go and check out YouTube. There's plenty of courses out there, plenty of videos out there, and also Udemy has some great courses. I bought a few on learning how to use After Effects and Premiere Pro and all that type of stuff. And also Skillshare is another great alternative, because I mean, it's just a subscription, so you can check out any course. It doesn't have to be just that one course. Finally, if you're still looking for some more ideas for this time in quarantine, just get to know yourself. Start journaling and write down anything that comes to mind, and you'll probably find that a lot of things that you could be doing on your mind. And yeah, if you write it down, if you're more of an artistic person, you can also draw, and that could spark some inspiration to do something. Whatever it is, go and start journaling and just start getting to know yourself, and you'll probably find that there's a lot more ideas than you thought you had. Anyway guys, that is it for this video. I quite enjoyed making it. I hope you enjoyed watching it. But yeah, go ahead and please leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you want more videos like this. I'm getting into more other topics, sorry, what am I saying? I'm getting into more other topics than just productivity. Soon I want to cover some minimalism. I'm going to do some challenges on stuff like I'm doing a cold shower challenge that I'm in the process of doing. But yeah, I'm also hoping to cover stuff just more like living a better, happier life and getting more done and just feeling more fulfilled. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. If you're into that type of stuff, also just subscribe, that would be awesome, and comment below if you like this video, and if you've got any tips or any ideas for some topics for videos. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.